Chapter 4. Plants Around Us. Lesson View. Leaf. How leaves make food. How plants use their food. Food we get from plants. Interdependence of plants and animals. All the living beings such as plants, animals and humans require energy to live. They consume food to get energy. Green plants prepare their own food with the help of sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide. This process is called photosynthesis. The term photosynthesis is a combination of two small words, photo, which means light, and synthesis, which means putting together. Humans and animals are directly or indirectly dependent on plants for food. That is why plants are called producers. Leaf. Most of the plants we see around are green plants. They look green due to the presence of a green substance called chlorophyll present in their leaves. Parts of a leaf. When we see the leaves of different plants, we observe that they are of different shapes and sizes. But there are some basic parts that are present in most of the leaves. Teaching tips. Tell the students that plants are also living things, so we should not hurt them. Plants make the air pure. Encourage them to plant more and more trees in the surroundings. Leaf blade. The broad flat part of the leaf. Some leaves have broad leaf blade, whereas some have narrow ones. Midrib. The principal vein that runs along the center of the leaf. Side veins. The side veins branch out from the midrib. They carry water and nutrients to the plant. Apex, the tip of the leaf. Petiole, it is that part that joins the leaf to the main stem. On the underside, a leaf has tiny pores, which is called stomata, singular, stoma. During the process of photosynthesis, a leaf takes in carbon dioxide and gives out oxygen and water vapor through the stomata. A stomata is a very tiny part which can only see under a microscope. Functions of leaves. Leaves are very important for plants. Leaves prepare food for the plants. Hence, they are popularly known as the food factory of a plant. The exchange of gases happens through stomata present in the leaves. Leaves store food for the plant. Coriander, spinach, lettuce, cabbage, etc. are examples of leaves eaten by human beings. Leaves help in reproduction of plants. How leaves make food. Green plants prepare food with the help of sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide present in the air as raw materials. They use chlorophyll present in their leaves to make their own food. Roots of the plant absorb water from the soil and transfer it to the leaves through the stem. Chlorophyll, which is present in the leaves, absorbs sunlight. Stomata absorbs carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. After that, the plant prepares food through the process of photosynthesis. And during the process of making food, oxygen will be released through the stomata. Green plants help in making the oxygen that we breathe in. So, they are often referred to as green lungs. How plants use their food. The plant prepares food in the form of simple sugar, which is used by the plant itself for its own growth and energy. Additional foods are stored in the leaves, roots, and stems in the form of starch. We eat that part of a plant which has food stored in it. Do and learn. Aim to observe that sunlight is necessary for the photosynthesis. We need a healthy potted plant, black paper strip, scissors, iodine solution, dropper, and paper clips. Steps. 1. Cover the leaf partly with black paper. 2. Leave the potted plant in sunlight for 2 to 6 hours. 3. Remove the paper and test the leaf for starch by doing the iodine starch test. Observation. Only the uncovered parts turn blue-black when iodine solution is dropped on the leaf. The part that had been covered does not change color. This shows that only the uncovered part performed photosynthesis. Food we get from plants. We eat the following parts of the plants. Part of plant we eat. Example. Root: beetroot, turnip, carrot and radish. Stem: onion, celery and sugarcane. Leaves: lettuce, cabbage, spinach, basil and parsley. Seeds: peas, corn, groundnut and pomegranate. Fruits: apple, tomato, melon and cucumber. Flowers: cauliflower and broccoli. Interdependence of plants and animals. There are several ways plants and animals are dependent on each other. Green plants are the main producers of food. Animals get their food from the plants. Both plants and animals are interrelated to each other under the chain that exists in nature for obtaining food. This is known as food chain. Plants release oxygen which is used by animals to breathe. In return, animals release carbon dioxide which is used by the plants for photosynthesis. Plants depend on animals like wasps, bees, and butterflies for pollination or transfer of pollen grains from one flower to another. This helps in the growth of new plants. These animals get nectar from these flowers, which is food for them. Plant seeds need to be spread over a wide area. The plants that grow will not have sufficient water, soil, or sunlight to grow properly if all the seeds fall in a small area. Animals that eat fruits carry the seeds that get stuck to their fur and drop them at different places. This is called seed dispersal. It helps in the growth of new plants. Hence, while animals get food from plants, they in turn help in the growth of new plants. Key terms: photosynthesis, process through which plants prepare their foods. Producer, living things which produce their own food. Chlorophyll, green substance present in the leaves. Summing up, the process through which green plants prepare their own food with the help of sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide is called photosynthesis. Living things that produce food is called producers. The chlorophyll is the green substance present in the leaves. Petiole joins the leaf to the main stem. Tiny pore on the leaf are called stomata. A series of living things which are linked to each other because each member feeds on the one next to it in the series is called a food chain.